hey, buddy, you just spent a whole jort saying that Jesus is God from the book of John. But in the first verse of the book of John, what it actually says in the Greek is not that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. But in the Greek, it says, and the Word was a God. And the reason it says that, dear Jimmy, is because in the Greek, the word God, which Greek is theos, doesn't have the article. It doesn't have the before it. And because it doesn't have the, we Greek students know that you should supply an indefinite article, an a, instead of the. Okay?
The word was a God.
So if it just says theos and not ha theos, which is the God, then it means a God. And therefore, Jesus is not God. That's the objection. It's very common. If you're going to meet a Jehovah's Witness, they're going to say, they're going to bring this up. And it confuses Christians, especially if you don't know Greek. But if you do, if you've even spent one semester in a Greek class, you would know this is not an objection that holds very much water. So I'm going to try to explain this. We're even going to put it on the screen. So here's the sentence, or here's the clause that we're dealing with. It is kai theos ein halagos. There it is, on the screen. Okay? And what it means is, and the Word was God. Now, here's what you need to know. A couple rules about Greek. One, this sentence, or this little clause, is structured like this. It's a noun, it's an equative verb, and it's another noun, right? Like Jimmy is a dude, right? That's a noun, an equative verb, and another noun. Jimmy is the subject, right?
Right.
Is the thing that connects it, and a dude is what Jimmy is. And that dude is called in Greek the predicate nominative, okay?
Super nerd town,
Yes.
guys. Stick with us.
Jimmy's the subject. Now, in English, the way we determine what a subject is word order. We put Jimmy at the beginning of the sentence, right? But that's not how it is in Greek. In Greek, I could say a dude is Jimmy. Is Jimmy a dude? Jimmy a dude. You can say it so many different ways, and it all means Jimmy is a dude because the words themselves have different elements stuck onto them that indicate what their role is. Okay? Now we're to our little special sentence. Put it on the screen. Kai theos ein halagos. Kai just means and. Theos is God, and then ein was, ha logos is the word, right? Logos, you know that word. And they're saying theos doesn't have the article, it therefore means a God. But that's not how this works. In Greek, when you throw a word forward in a sentence, you're actually emphasizing it. It's a way to emphasize. So we italicize, they throw a word forward or backward in a sentence to emphasize. And when you do that, it actually changes what that word's meant to do. So when you throw this word, theos, forward in the sentence, and it kind of starts the deal, it actually is more stressing the quality or the essence of something. So it shouldn't read a God. It's more like saying the Word is what God is, or all that God is, the Word is. And the reason it doesn't have an article there, doesn't have the is because if you put the there, what you're actually saying in the Greek is the person of the Word is the exact same thing as the person of God. But we know that can't be right.
Right.
Because that would be modalism.
Right.
God is one being, one essence, but three persons. So that's a really long, nerdy way to say this. In just 5 Greek words, John gave one of the most concise treatments of Trinitarian theology ever by putting theos first, dropping the article so that it stands by itself. He was able to say that the word, everything that God was in his essence is what the word was, without saying that the word was less than God, because he's not a God, and without saying that the word and God are the identical same person. So in 5 words, we discover that our God is somehow plural in person and singular in essence, all at the same time. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So, no, that's not what it doesn't mean Jesus was a tiny God and God was a big God. That's not what it means.